This video is about the Victor calculator model C5000 in yellow. I've never had a materials calculator ever before. It's going to be very interesting to learn it, but this is just the unboxing. It says construction Victor materials calculator, build material and cost estimate made simple. Use and convert between units of measures, okay? Switch between fraction and decimal displays, because measuring things have fractions. Cost calculations, and it has a protective outer case, ideal for professionals like builders, contractors, painters, tile settlers, carpenters, and renovators. See, it says right here, model C5000, and it says on-site estimations, protective cover, and Victor Legacy. Apparently they might have made other calculators. Reliable calculations on the job, work in US units or metric, easily calculate dimensions like perimeter, area, volume, weight, measures. That's going to be interesting. Building material cost, paint gallon estimator. Oh, that's nice. Cost estimations. And then there's a bunch of features that you can find in videos under www.victortech.com/product/C5000. I got this at Amazon. It was on sale. And I've always been interested to see a construction calculator. I didn't know they existed until recently. Looks like you can ask questions on this phone number there. Okay, I'll put that aside. It says reference guide, fits in pocket on back of calculator. All right, and then there's a QR code that maybe you can get it through video. I'm not sure. Or maybe take it out of the plastic, maybe. Okay. This looks like a sticker. In Spanish. Ah, okay. All right. Nice. And a materials estimator calculator user guide. Oh, okay. And then your dimensions, addition, multiplication, percentages, converting between two dimensions, feet, inches to fractions, area, rectangular container, square area. No, that's a little bit hard to read, isn't it? Bricks and block calculations, concrete calculations, number of bags. Oh, gravel estimations. That's interesting. Board and number calculations. Flooring calculations. Stud calculations. Drywall sheets. Oh, wow. Tile calculations. Number of tiles. Paint estimations. Finding cost of materials. Default settings using memory keys. Paperless tape function. Error messages. 2-year warranty. Nice. Okay, let's see. Comes in a nice protective case. All right. Very hefty. Nice construction. Compare that to maybe a calculator that's very popular, like the TI-30X 2S. There we go. Almost. This is much wider. as you can see. Much thicker. Okay. Very nice. Very hefty. Apparently it can fall and it's covered. So we open it. Nice. And you have over here linear dimensions, example, square cubic dimensions, example, convert dimensions, example, default values. And I guess you can put this in Spanish. Okay. And I guess this can go over. Oh, look at that. Has a little slot there. So you can put it like that. Okay. That's nice. All right. And it doesn't turn on. Let's see why. Apparently there's a tab here for the battery. And I don't remember seeing that in the instructions to remove that first. Okay. Okay. Let's remove the calculator from its protective cover. Let's see if we can do that. I'm assuming we can start from the bottom here. I don't want to, let me see. I don't recommend you doing this. I mean, but I'm just curious. There we go. I can pop it out that way. Not to ruin it or anything, but I'm just curious to see what type of batteries it uses. I don't think this says auto power off 27. Okay, maybe it does. 27. The calculator will automatically power off after 8 minutes. The C500 uses 2 LRR4 batteries included. Should the display become dim or erratic, replace the batteries. Use caution. Okay. So I open this up. Oh, what's... I have no idea what that is. Could this be the slot that they were talking about? That you can put it in here? Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a nice little trick, isn't it? Oh, that's why the calculator is a little bit thick. Now, if we compare that to one of these calculators, you can see now, it's very interesting how people who design calculators seem to have this kind of like dimensions, right, that fits in people's hands. Let's see, maybe we can compare it to something else. Like maybe the Sharp calculator, the EL531TG, right? Much bigger. And we'll put this back if I know how to. All right. There's a reset button right here where you can use a paper clip, I guess. But I'm interested in the back, so we can put that there. That's nice. It says right here, DC 3 volts, use battery LR44 2 times. I know it's hard to read. And if you move this, you can see the batteries are there. And it's very hard to see, but there is a piece of plastic that you can pull out. You don't need to do all this to pull it out, of course. But I was just curious. I'll pull it out. Well, let's put it back in and we'll pretend like we didn't ever opened it. Very nice. Nice color. So I guess I'm going to put it this way first, maybe. And then squeeze it in there. There you go. It goes in there nicely. Okay, so I can pull this out. Supposedly. There we go. Oh, maybe it's not a good idea. It's going out. There we go. Ah, it said reset. I don't know if you read that. Let's turn it off. Let's turn it on. Wow, very nice. Let me see. One thing about some calculators, not all, at an angle, and it's very hard because this looks 2D, right? But at a kind of like almost a 45-degree angle, sometimes numbers are very hard to read. Like right here, I can't read that angle. Let's bring this calculator here. This is an old calculator. But see, at this calculator, I know it's hard to read. It's very easy to read it at almost a 45-degree angle, maybe. This is much harder to read. But this is really easy to read at a 45-degree angle. Very nice. And the color is almost like dark purple or like a purple color, not a black. Okay. I'm sure I can do regular calculations like 2 times 3 equals. So it's not algebraic like this one. If you ever used one of these calculators, right? Here you go, 2 plus 3. You can see the values that are up there, and there's more of an algebraic, and then you press equals. So it's more of an traditional type. Again, you got your off button, your on button. You got your convert, your prefs, your MR, recall, I guess, memory. You can barely see it, but it says brick, block size, weight volume, board, post, something. What is that? Converge, I guess. Converge, grout width, tile size, sheets, studs, OC. Look, there's a square X square button. That's interesting. Let's see. And that seems to be a shift. Wow, how would you use a shift? Maybe with the black button? Like 5 squared. Okay, well, we figure that out. Or percent. Ooh, that's nice, isn't it? It moved the decimal over. And if I do it again, it'll do it again. Wow. So if I add something like 100 times 25%, it automatically does it. Saw that? You see that? Let's do like 120 times 25%. It gives you 30. Because we know that 120 times 0.25 gives you 30, right? Oh, look at that. There's some more. 1 over x, okay. So something like 5, convert 1 over x. Well, that's nice that when you press this button, it says convert. Well, that's nice. If you convert it again, it gives you 5. You got to clear all. And it does it automatically. Plus or minus keys right here. Oh, that's interesting. So 36. And it gives you the minus all the way over here. I wonder why. Maybe not to subtract. I mean, not to get you off. Like distract you. Let's say if I add 36, right, it should give me 0. Pi. Even has pi. So convert pi and goes to a certain amount of digits, and it even tells you it's pi divided by 3. That's nice. One thing compared to a regular calculator, because I think You know, and let's get let's get a calculator that is probably one of the best calculators you can get at a good price. The TI-36X Pro. This one you can get here in the States. And the angle is nice too, and you can sort of see it. But this doesn't really, well, it has an enter button. You see how it's divide, multiply, subtract, add, right? And then enter. There's an equal sign over here. The enter is not here. Just like this one. Okay. You're going to do your calculations and then enter. That's the last button in the corner. It's not here. It's over here. It's a little bit different interface. Tape, square root of x. Nice. 25. And then the square root of x. It's interesting that this is convert, right? And here we have like a second button. But okay. That's fine. I mean, there's a cost button. I guess this is store, recall. Meters, I guess. Centimeters, millimeters. Board foot, maybe. I'm just guessing. I'm pretty sure it is. Yards, feet, inches. That's interesting, right? Yards, feet, inches, meters, centimeters, millimeters. And then studs, flooring, custom tile, paint, fence, deck, gravel, block, concrete. I don't do any construction, but it seems like these buttons give you some, like, hey, I'm doing paint. And I guess you have area, number of square feet. If I press this button, it goes away. Then tile. Custom tile. Interesting. Flooring. Look at that. Studs. Fence. Ooh. Deck. Gravel. Cubic yards. Block. An air. Concrete. And then let's press the on off button, or on clear button. Okay. And this looks like a fraction button. So if I go 5 fraction 10, okay, let me see. Yeah, 5 fraction 10. So that's 5/10 of an inch, or half. If I press equals, yeah, it gives you half. Half an inch, right? Well, how much is it in feet? Still, half inch, yards. Ooh, that's interesting. 0.013889. Well, we can do some dimensional analysis. I know this is not part of the usual video, but let's see. Not this one. Let's see if we have. That's a nice little notebook. Let's try this here. This is a nice little retro 51 pen that I've had for more than 5 years. So I said a half an inch. It says it's 0.013889 yards. Okay. So that's 0.5 inches, right? And there is 12 inches and a foot. And I guess there are 3 feet in a yard? Hey Siri, how many feet in 1 yard?
1 yard is 3 feet.
Yeah, see? So we multiply, right? And we can. So supposedly the answer is this. So so that's going to be 0.5 divided by 12 times 3. 12 to 4, 36, right? But we can do it here. 12 times 30. Oh, no, sorry. Let's turn that off. 12 times 3. That's, whoa. 12 times 3. Okay, 36. Yes, that was right. Okay. So we can say 0.5 divided by 36, and it gives you that same answer. Neat, right? That's what you would have to do by hand. Sorry about that. Pretty neat. And then you can convert it into meters. So supposedly this is 0.014 meters, right? So 0.5 inches. We know that there's 12 inches in 1 foot, and in one foot, or how many meters in 1 meter? I guess I can do it that way. 1 meter is how many feet? Hey Siri, how many feet in 1 meter?
1 meter is 3.28 feet.
Right, so you can multiply, 0.5, and so this is 12 times 3.28 equals 39.36, hopefully.
I found this on the web for
Oh, wait a minute. Siri's still on. So this case, right, I didn't do it before, but here I can divide by 0.5 equals, and then take the inverse of it. And those numbers don't match. 12 times 3.28, 39.36. Let's do that. 0.5 inches, right? And I want to convert them into meters. Oh, now it's different. 0.013. Let's do this again. 0.5 divided by 39.36. I see. Okay. 0.012703, which is 0.013, right? If we round. Okay. So we did 0.5. Well, actually, we said 1 divided by 1. No, it was like 5 divided by 10, wasn't it? And then we said inches, or actually 5 divided by 10, it says inches. And then we press equals, and then we said feet. Then we said yards. Then we said meters, which is this. So the conversion, it rounds, which, rounding probably is better in terms of, trying to get the estimate a little bit higher, maybe. Okay, that was interesting. The analysis, doing an analysis, dimensional analysis, is not necessary when you get the calculator or knowing that, to do this. One thing, of course, you can always tell Siri to convert things. Hey Siri, how many meters in a half an inch?
0.5 inches is 0.013 meters.
See, tells you. Don't need the calculator. But do you have a phone on you all the time? Sometimes you don't. Okay. So that's really nice. So the fraction button is cool. What about if you said like 25 over 6, 4 inches and 3/16? Wow, that is nice. And let's say you add 65 meters. It gives you 2,568 inches and a fourth. And if I convert that into yards, wow, 71.20061 yards and then inches. Wow, look at that. That's really nice, isn't it? Okay. Turn that on again. What else can we see about this calculator? Again, we can close it. And it has this groove here. Goes on there. Is there a way to... Does it stand up or anything like that? No. I don't think it does. I'm looking at different angles. It looks like it can stand up like that. I'm not sure if it's meant to do that, right? Maybe. Very, very nice. Very, I can see that it can go into your pocket very easily. Oh, maybe if you leave it like this, right? It pops up a little bit, just a little bit popped up to give you that pop. Or you can flatten it all the way down, right? I mean, it doesn't give you too much, just a little bit. If we put it all the way down, okay. Very solid. And why do I say that? Well, some calculators, we can move this out of the way now, like this guy. That's a little bit annoying, isn't it? That's because of the legs somehow are not quite right. This one doesn't have that. Sure, I'm moving it this way, but this moves this way. Some calculators have that because they're not, it's annoying sometimes when you have that. This one's pretty solid. See that? And when you're doing calculations, sometimes you don't want that unevenness. So you don't have that. Now, is it waterproof? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, look, see, I have I have the instructions in the back here, right? And there's no way to access that. It'd be interesting to know if it's waterproof. Protective case to protect calculator, pocket guide. I know you can't read that. Access to digital manual. This is what type of battery. It's made in Cambodia. You can watch some videos. If I guess I can call and find out if it's waterproof. I mean, it probably isn't. I mean, these buttons here, if water gets in it and you press on it, the water might go into where the processor might be. It says here it's a C5000 Victor construction material calculator. That's nice. I think that's about it. Of course, some of these calculations I'm going to definitely look at them, study them, and maybe do a dimensional analysis, do it on paper, just like I did the inches and feet right now, to give you a sense of the type of calculations that it does. I don't see in this calculator, like many calculators, these calculators have a mode function, like, gives you different options. This one doesn't. And I guess because, to put it in different modes, you would just press what, inches, feet, and so forth. So there, I don't see a mode function on it. It has this button. I'm curious. Ooh, what's that? Okay, let's erase that. 698. Can I erase the 8? Yeah. Oh, that's nice. If I do the calculations, this doesn't do anything. Okay. And I think I was looking at a manual, like you have to press this twice to clear it out. And I'm sure 36 subtract 45, it'll give you a negative answer. Good. Board feet. Erase that. Trying to see if I can see anything else that... I'm wondering what this tape is. Non-E. Okay. Don't know what that is. All right. So that gives you a sense of the Victor C5000. Be interesting to see what the other calculator does. But this one was on sale. It's very intriguing, especially doing calculations very quickly in terms of doing yards to millimeters and so forth. And then all these other things that people in construction do, and doing their dimensional analysis through a calculator that's built for these type of calculations. All right. I hope you have a great semester, and I hope to see you soon. All right. Bye-bye.